Today we are looking at 3 chairs that you definitely should not buy. Let's get honest. No, intro B-roll is only for winners. If you've seen these chairs pushed aggressively by content creators or social media influencers, it is because these brands offer a very lucrative affiliate program where affiliates can earn 10% commission per chair sold, in addition to giving you all, the viewers, a 10% off code. It sounds like win-win for everybody. I know this because I am an affiliate. Unfortunately, these chairs are all trash. Now, this is from a brand called NOUHAUS. Not all of NOUHAUS's chairs are trash. I actually have a chair over there, the Ergo 3D, which I did review and I really liked. But this one here is the Rewind. This is priced at like $550, and the reason why this chair is so attractive is because it's got a pull-out footrest, and this looks like an ideal lounging chair. We'll talk about why it's not in a minute. This is also from NOUHAUS. This is the ErgoPro. This is supposed to be the upgrade to the Ergo 3D that I reviewed, but it's not. And priced at $700, it just is not very comfortable at all. Save your money, don't buy this. This is the Knead KC01. This thing looks gorgeous, but I promise you, it feels like trash. We'll start with the NOUHAUS Rewind. So the moment you sit on this chair, you feel like, man, you are sitting on a flat board. This thing is so taut. And then the worst part about this chair is that if you're trying to lean back in this chair, there is a hard piece of plastic that will dig into your tailbone. And now you can compensate that by moving and shifting forward a little bit, and that's okay. The lumbar does feel pretty good, but this material is incredibly scratchy. Now, if you were to pull out this footrest, this material is even scratchier than the one on the seat. I don't know how they even manage that, but it's even scratchier. And then when you put your legs on it, you realize like it's kind of flimsy. It kind of bends, it kind of shakes. It doesn't feel that great. And so when you bend back like this, I mean, honestly, if you're wearing shorts, and you lean up and down, this is gonna scratch your leg. It just is not a great chair. Now, here's another thing about this chair. It's got this knob on the side here in which you can tighten or loosen this chair. And I have tightened it all the way. I'm barely leaning on it. This is tightened all the way. It just doesn't even work. And then if I loosen it, it's exactly the same. It does not change at all. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's no way for you to kind of float in your chair. Yeah, trash. For $550, get yourself a much better chair like the Bowery chair and get a nice high footrest or ottoman or something like that. Don't waste your money on this. Moving over to the Knead chair. So when you sit on this chair, the padding feels, oh, it's pretty good. The padding's not bad. Then you scooch back on the chair and you're like, what the hell is that? This lumbar support is hard plastic, and this is like 2 very thin sheets of fabric. It feels like there is a hard thing just resting on your lower back and your tailbone. It is the worst lumbar I've ever used in my life. I would rather just tear it out than have this thing on here. Awful, just awful. And I think they priced this at like $400 or $500. Awful, don't buy this chair, okay? Now, moving over to the ErgoPro, which is my, I can't believe $700, what the? Look, as soon as you sit on this, the mesh is incredibly loose. And after having this knee injury, which is a torn ACL, which really sucks, and just a heads up, I might be taking some time off in the event that I do decide to get surgery. Sorry, just throwing that in here. I've developed a kind of superpower because of this injury, is that I can feel when a chair exerts pressure on your thighs better than anyone else out there, because as soon as there's pressure there, I feel it. I feel discomfort, I feel pain, and I'm telling you guys, this mesh is so loose, this padding in the front is so thick that the moment I sit in it, it feels like it's just cutting off all circulation to my legs. The other things that suck about this chair, this mesh is, oh my God, the scratchiest thing I've ever tested. On my legs, it just feels like it's gonna rip a hole in my leg. It does not feel good whatsoever. And those 2 things alone disqualify this thing from even being considered, or should disqualify it from even being considered by anybody. $700 for this is just an absolute, that's robbery, okay? Don't buy this chair, please don't buy this chair. Instead, I recommend, in terms of the NOUHAUS line, the Ergo 3D. This thing is about $400, but you know, I get like a 10% off coupon code if you guys wanna buy it. This thing is a lot better. It's got a lot of coherent design. It's not as big as that, but honestly, for the price point, it feels significantly better. The padding is a little bit further back, and so you don't really feel that kind of pressure on your legs. If you're a taller guy with longer legs, you might not like this. You might need something that's a little bit deeper in terms of seat, but I feel like for relatively, you know, up to like 5'10" people, 5'11", maybe even 6 feet, you would find this chair to be pretty comfortable. I'll link my review of this chair up here and down in the description below. Save your money. Until next time, stay honest.